Hello and welcome to Zombies Unedited reviews. This is it's gonna be a weird one because you know all them little zoom in, zoom outs, all that type of shit I do, all the cuts. It's just not gonna be here. So you're gonna see all of it. You're just gonna see how I do my shit, how I always readjust my hair midway through, all of that. The Boys season 5. Now it was hard because like obviously it's like going around all over the place now that Invincible and The Boys are having episodes on the same day, and it's like shit. So I'm gonna be watching Invincible episode 6 right after this. See, this is the type of shit we cut out, but second channel slop. I might edit these down and make like a full on series review. But this is just going on the second channel because I was gonna make these shorts, but I just couldn't be fucked. So The Boys season 5, right? The things I wanted to come out of this season is a lot of death. You know, it's just a show that you need deaths for. You know what I mean? So, by the way, this is a spoiler review. So yeah, get the hell out of here if you don't want any spoilers. Yeah, A Train dying. First episode is great. So I'm just basically gonna go through both episodes, rate them out of 10, and explain why. And this is my opinion of these two episodes so far. They're the best two episodes we've ever had in a row. At the beginning of a season, I mean. Because if you think about it, like, I think the only season that beats... So, like, first episode... So, premiere episode, then the second episode. The only season that beats it is season 1. Season 1's episode 1 and 2 are, like, really good. Also, Uchi. You'll be seeing that because I drink a lot during my videos. I just always cut it out, but yeah, you'll get to see it. So I also forget what I'm saying a lot when I go on random little side tangents, and I have this daily bulge to be looking at now, so I'm always distracted. What the hell was I saying? I can't remember. It's just season 5 in general is just the first two episodes. Season 1's first two episodes are better than Season 5's first two, but Season 5's first two are better than all the others, especially Season 4's. Now, if I'm going to be doing a tier list of all seasons of The Boys and Gen V, Season 1 and 2, when Season 5 wraps up. But without giving it away too much, Season 4's beginning wasn't great. I wasn't the biggest fan of Season 4's beginning. So to have a beginning as good and as strong as this, with as many thrilling moments as we did, it was crazy, I'm not going to lie. I was expecting it to kind of just blabber on, show them in the camps at the beginning. That was obviously going to happen. Show Homelander going a bit more deranged. That's obviously going to happen. I mean, it's Homelander, bro. You know what I mean? What do you expect? But the shit we got. I like how all of the boys are reintroduced back together. But it doesn't just happen. The camp fight, for example, in episode 1, is so motherfucking good. It's so good, bro. Oh my god, it's so good. Homelander showing up in Huey's room was just mental. Also, can we just talk about the camps, right? This is why I believe, personally, and I really hope they stick the landing. If they stick the landing, I believe this can be the best season. Even better than my favourite one, which I'm not going to reveal just yet. If they stick the landing of this season, this could easily be the best season. The fact they're going full on, like, it's basically just another Hitler. Yeah, like, if you think about it. It's just, everyone going in camps, who believe in Starlight and stuff, and, they're getting, I love the fact it always says freedom. It said something about freedom on the signs, and they're getting, like, put into camps they can't escape from. I think that's fucking hilarious. Obviously not a good thing, but... Yeah, no, in terms of the story, I think it's a good development of where everything's going. So I like the world building in the beginning of season 5. There's just a constant feeling of, like, tension, like, that no one's, like, safe. You know what I mean? And they've been saying that a bunch in their interviews and stuff as well. And it's very true, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's safe. So I do really like that. That is a really good thing. The world's just full of tension. The world feels really empty. There's a shot where these people are, like, burning Starlight or things. I think this is in episode 2. But it's just, like, where all the streets are just barren, apart from, like, these people taking Starlighters away into these vans. and it's just really, what the fuck is going on? The world's so fucked up. It's really good world building. So episode 1's very good. Getting all the boys back together is very good. I like all the stuff in the camp. The camp is great. A-Train, unfortunately dying. Even though it's unfortunate he's dead, I really like it. The fact, you see, this is I'll do a tier list on Stranger Things eventually when I can be fucked too. But the big problem with Stranger Things, not just my opinion, everyone's been saying, is that just fucking there's no death. Can you name one character that dies in Stranger Things season 5? I don't think so. So the fact already episode 1 out of this many, right? And one of the characters that's been there since season 1, by the way. Season 1, episode 1. Like, the first scene, right? He's been there all the way since then, and now he's just dead. I really like it. I think it's great. Yeah, it just brings stakes. There's actually stakes in this season, which I really like. Not saying that the other seasons haven't had stakes and whatever, but season 4 did feel a bit, you know, because it was just a season building up to the final season, you know. It did its job doing that, but in terms of like the shock and the deaths and stuff, like none of the main characters from what I can remember really die. None of that stuff. So to see this finally take place in The Boys season 5, really happy. I believe this season's going to be a bloodbath because it's already had so many deaths, so many, like the virus, for example, in episode 2. We'll get on episode 2 in a minute, but yeah, I'm just trying to think of more episode 1, because I've had like breakfast and stuff to think about it. I don't just want to hop on the camera. That was the ball. I did not make a fart noise, okay? That was and then it blew, you know what I mean? Also, I'm still a little bit ill. I recorded a video a couple of days ago where I was ill, and yeah, I'm still ill, but hopefully I'll be alright after today. So if my voice or whatever just sounds a bit weird, that's why. Anyway, yeah, so this is just going to be a yappy video, but you know, unedited videos are just yappy, aren't they? So, you know, what did you expect when you signed up for this video, huh? So I'm just going to go through all the characters. Frenchie, good. Frenchie's just good. Frenchie and Kamiko getting back together. Well, not that they, you know what I mean, reuniting. I really like to see that. There was a lot of sex in episode 2 as well. Like, I was just saying, like, I saw Starlight and Huey getting into it. I'm like, oh, okay. And then next scene, Frenchie and fucking Kamiko. Oh, okay. You better lift that shirt off, I think she said, or something like that. Yeah, that was funny. Check it out. It's a spider web. Anyway, yeah, so that was quite funny. Huey, I like he doesn't trust Butcher anymore. Bit skeptical of Starlight, as you can see, but obviously still wants to save her. Like Starlight's going in the direction of Butcher a bit more. That's good, like character development. You know, the fact she blames herself for all of these Starlighters dying, I think is it fits for her character, and it works very well. That they're gonna do some cool stuff with that. Yeah, I like how MM's kind of like a depressed head now. He's just drinking. You know, he doesn't really care as much anymore. I like that he got his moment where Soldier Boy died in episode 2. Died. Motherfuckers are gonna come back from the dead 2 times. Can you believe that? I did not expect that, but I can see how it's gonna go. See, this is future predictions, Connor. This is. We see in the trailer that Homelander's going after V1. Which will make him immortal or really strong, I think they said. So obviously, I think Soldier Boy might be on V1, which is how the virus didn't affect him. So that's where the immortal side comes from. So Soldier Boy's going to go back to Homelander. Homelander's going to be, what the fuck? Soldier Boy's going to put it together, it was V1. Homelander's going to try and find it. That's going to be the main middle of the season conflict. Future prediction, Connor. You know what I mean? This, you know, that's what has to happen, surely. Other than that, though, the Teenage Kick stuff was fun. I just like the whole digging after streamers and stuff. You know, Teenage Kick being just dumbass teenage streamers was really funny. Yeah, I like the fucking rock geezer. He was fucking funny with like the Stephen Hawking voice. Just making like dick and ball jokes and shit. That's always funny. Yeah, so I did like all of that. I can't really think what else kind of happens. Ashley's power is quite funny. Where she's got like a fucking different version of herself in her head, and it can like read minds. I think that was her power. And she had to like use one of those things in the barbers. Well, just a mirror actually. She had to use a mirror to like that was fun. Overall, I don't really hate anything that's happened so far. I couldn't say that for season 4. But yeah, I think the only thing I would have changed is I just don't get where the Gen V lot are. They did explain it, but in like a throwaway line, so I can't actually remember what she said. Something about them being on a mission, but again, it's just I don't know. I wish they were in at least one of the episodes for like a scene, you know what I mean, just so we can see what's going on. I'm assuming they'll probably be in episode 3, but yeah. Seeing Soldier Boy come back was nice. His interactions with Butcher, the car area was fun. I don't know, guys. This is overall, I'd say that episode 1 is a 9 out of 10. Very motherfucking strong reintroduction back into the series. Very strong premiere episode. Got me really hopeful that this season could be the best of them all. I'm not just saying that recency bias. Season 4's premiere was very mid. Okay. I did a tier list on Undead Legends 2 a while ago where I put season 4 as the best season. Obviously, that's not the case anymore because I've rewatched it all a bunch of times. I just rewatched all of the seasons in about a month in March, so you know. And yeah, it's definitely not in the #1 spot. That's the only spoiler of the tier list you're getting. All right, it's definitely not in the #1 spot anymore. But the only reason I did that is because I really liked the last 2 episodes. And with this season, I'm gonna try my absolute hardest to not be as biased as possible. Okay. Possible, okay? I'm gonna try my absolute hardest to. I just wanna be brutal. I wanna be honest with my reviews, and even though I'm rating these 2 episodes quite high, I'm gonna give episode 2 either a 7.5 or an 8. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Mainly because there is some really good shit. I think I'm leaning more towards an 8. I'm gonna be honest, actually, because there is some really good shit. Not as hype as the first episode, obviously, but it's got some really good shit in it. It's I can see how they're gonna lead into the rest of the season, so I'm just quite hyped. I can't lie. These 2 episodes are very good. This was just a very rambly little video. I'm gonna do one again next week for episode 3, and I'm just gonna keep on doing them week by week. Zombie 2 is back, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with this channel afterwards. I might put it to the bin. Who knows? But yeah. I just knew I couldn't edit one of these videos in time to upload it on the main channel. But again, after season 5, I might get all of these videos, put them together, and then like just upload a full like season review. I think that could be a cool video. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Check out Zombie 1, the main zombie man, not the zombie man 2, the main zombie. Link will not be in the description, but you can find it. It's just this name. Oh yeah, I'm not editing. Just pretend I wrote zombie 2 here, and then just boop, just get rid of the 2. You know, I don't know. I always do shit like that. I'm like, yeah, in this corner we're gonna write this here, and I can't do that for these videos. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you did enjoy it, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe to Zombie 1. I'm going to be doing a tier list of all these seasons and Gen V. Very excited for. I've been waiting 2 years to redo the tier list because my original tier list was pure cheeks. I put season 1 at last place. That should tell you everything. Alright, I'm actually going to go. See you all later. Have an amazing day. Love you all, and bye-bye. And I think right before we go, we should put in a little broken clapperboard meme, and then I'm going to end the video.